All right, shalom. So this is volume 2. So I wanted to touch into Kumbaya. All right, so come by here, arise Yah. All right, so, you have different variations with the Hebrew, but, arise, Quam, Quam Yasha'Allah. Some say Quam Yasha'al. So, Qam, Qum. But we see that. So this is a disclaimer. Okay, so just a little bit more before I continue. So just kind of showing, that it's Hebrew, okay? And obviously, like I said, it's a stable in, the black church, okay? Obviously, yeah, appeal to the Most High to help oppress people, yeah, okay? And again, we didn't get this from the slave master, so he wasn't teaching us Hebrew and all of that. So we had this knowledge, okay? And that's why when you do research, you know that a lot of the Marranos, which were black Jews from, Spain, Portugal, so on and so forth, they came and they spoke with the indigenous people because we knew the same languages, okay? I'm not Gullah, but from research and just from different people that are Gullah, some obviously gearing towards them being indigenous, and some are gearing towards saying the whole culture came from Africa. Now, like I said, when we're talking about Israelites, you have black Indians here mixed in with the Marranos, so on, slaves that came from West Africa mixed in and, blended, so to speak. So regardless, just know, regardless, it can't be one and not the other. You know what I'm saying? So, and obviously what I'm about to show, I'm gearing towards more of an indigenous aspect, but I know some people can say, yeah, they were Africans or whatever the case is. But, that's for y'all. Y'all can let me know in the comment board who's Gullah and, who wants to, I guess, who has that understanding. All right. So as we can see here, where it originated from, so originated here in South Carolina, Georgia area. All right, and I'm not going all in, so but I may do something in the future to show how the Creole language has, Hebrew in it. All right, so but as you can see now, like I said, Gullah Geechee, and I'm about to show it in a minute, but people, there's no difference between when you say Gullah, as it's spelled here, or Guale. Okay, so the Gullah Indians from the Ogeechee River, which is here, that's where they came from. Now, like I said, some will say, oh, no, they came from Africa, but like I said, there were black Indians here. So regardless if those Africans mixed in and came amongst this tribe, they were black before African slave trade took place. That's the point.